Okay, so here we go. We're heading up to the next part of the route. Well, not necessarily, because first we need to get an item, and I hit a wild Pokemon right here, but I edited that out because we don't need to see wild Pokemon. Then we get a Pokeball. I can catch that. Well, I can use that to catch other Pokemon. Like, not this Lillipup, nope. I am not catching any Pokemon today in this episode. I'm just gonna guarantee that. Just for a fact, you know, not catching Pokemon. I'm just gonna KO the Lillipup because if I show a wild battle and I'm not catching it, it's because I'm gonna KO it and it's gonna give me experience so I can level up. And if I don't show it, it's because it didn't level up. So that's just gonna be the organization for today. So I go over here and heal with this woman because Hugh doesn't heal. Hugh needs to heal me. I don't like that. So we go up, and then Hugh, he's like, "Yo, did Herdier come over here? I'm gonna faint it." Because, you know, he does not like healing Pokemon. He only likes fainting and killing Pokemon. So I go talk to this janitor, who's apparently, like, cleaning the grass. Like, he's gonna have a broom. Like, he has a mop, and he's cleaning the grass with a mop. So I'm like, "Yo, that's weird. I'm gonna go out a cake." And he goes out of his like, miniature cake. It's like a cupcake. So it's my cake versus cupcake, because, you know, he's, like, 3 levels lower than me. And I switch out Cake and go to Glade because I want to fight this Mareep. Because, what was this again? Oh yeah, because I was afraid that he would get Thunder Shock, and hit Cake. But luckily he doesn't have Thunder Shock anyway, so I just can KO Glade. And I think Glade is like under-leveled compared to Cake, so that was good in either way. So I got a Paralyze heal. And luckily, I did not get paralyzed by static. Usually, whenever I play Black 2, I always get paralyzed by that Mareep every single time, whether it be static or Thunder Wave. But this time, neither of those two happened, so I'm kind of happy. So, we are going to switch Pokemon because this guy, I know for a fact, has a Psyduck, but I think his Psyduck is his second Pokemon and not his first. Let me see. Yeah, it's his second Pokemon. So I go out to Glade, thinking he would go to Psyduck as his first Pokemon, but that doesn't happen. So I just go bind with this thing anyways, except it's going to be a 3-hit KO as opposed to 2. So I'm kind of sad. No, wait, no, it's 2-hit KO. Cool, max damage. So, he goes to Psyduck, and Psyduck's going with Cloud 9, but I don't have Weather, because Weather sucks. Well, not in Gen 5. Gen 5 Weather was, like, overpowered. What am I even talking about? So, I don't have Weather, but I do have an X attack, and usually I don't use X attacks, but, spoiler alert, I'm gonna use that later today. So, we fight a wild Pokemon, but, you know, it's not important, we just skip that, and I switch Pokemons right now. I don't know why. I think I'm, like, looking at my attacks or something. Maybe he's looking at my nature, I'm not sure. I recorded this, like, yesterday. So, Hugh hears the Herdier going like, "Yarp!" or like, "Yarp!" I don't know. I don't know how Herdiers talk. I never met one. I only have a Lillipup. So, Hugh is trying to find them because, you know, he wants to faint them. And then, but unfortunately, this Team Plasma Grunt found him first. So he's like, "I'm gonna try to pet this Herdier because I love Pokemon. We're Team Plasma. We only want to liberate Pokemon." But he gives me frustration because Team Plasma, he's not actually part of the original Team Plasma, he's part of new Team Plasma. So he's like, "I need to run away from this Herdier because I need to resist my urge to pet it because I am supposed to kill Pokemon, but I don't want to kill Pokemon because I'm conflicted because I'm not sure if I want to be a noob Team Plasma. So I'm just going to run away because I don't know what to do." So yeah, the Herdier's life is spared, and then Hugh comes and he wants to, like, kill the Herdier. But because there's too many witnesses, he can't kill the Herdier, so we just go. Now I am fast forwarding up to go to the next place because this is a long episode, so I'm gonna, like, fast forward lots of things today. So we go to Alder, and Alder's like, "Yes, you have given other people the town map. Now you can go into my house because we are people of generosity, and after you learn to give, you will earn." So yeah, we get an X speed, so that's cool. Going into the building where Alder is going to show us these kids, and he's like, "No, and this is what I'm telling you about, okay? You gave something to others, I'm gonna give you these children." And I'm like, "I don't want to adopt children, what?" And the children get mad, they're like, "Daddy, fight me because you are mean." And I'm like, no, I gotta ground you. I don't want to adopt children. But now, because they're supposedly my children, I'm gonna have to fight them. So I fight this water monkey, this plant whore, and he dies because grass beats water. Another girl, she gets mad too, and then Alder's like, I'm going to heal your Pokemon, because being a father is hard work, so I'm here to help. And, she goes out to this Pansear, and I go out to Cake, and Cake is just gonna bite monkeys, because, I don't know, this is how the circle of life goes, you gotta eat other animals to survive. Cake goes to level 11, and I get $180, or Poke. Yeah, so Alder, he's like, well, you're a bad parent. Well, you just get out of here. And I'm like, yo, maybe you should adopt these children because you're holding them for ransom in your house. And he's like, okay. And I talked to this guy, but this guy, he has an exclamation mark, and then he runs away because he's afraid of my video editing. And, yeah, he doesn't want to talk anymore. So Alder's like, yo, go to the city, and I'm gonna show you this mad jump, okay? Watch. So I'm like, Alder, where are you? And he's like, Yago, check out this jump, okay? Just like I promised. And he jumps. And I'm like, you did the same thing last time. I'm gonna have to admit, it was impressive the first time, but the second time it wasn't that impressive. So he's like, you know what? How about I bribe you with some orange berries? Because with the orange berries, you can heal your Pokemon with the 10 HP. And I'm like, okay, that's a good deal. And I fast forward, and I am in Aspertia City. Yeah. And we're going to fight the gym leader, because now the gym leader's home. He was probably on a vacation or something, probably learning how to become a gym leader, which is ironic because his gym is a school. So I talked to this guy, thinking he's going to give me some X items, but no, I was wrong. It's this guy who's going to give me X items, and he gives me an X defend. So yeah, I got a whole legion of X items. I got like an X attack, an X speed, an X defend. I'm good to go. So here comes this Clyde guy. I think his name's Clyde. Yeah, his name's Clyde. And he's gonna give me fresh water, and I'm like, yes, I haven't hydrated myself in ages. I should have like opened my mouth when that Panpour was using water gun. Did it use water gun? I don't know. I don't pay attention to moves when I'm battling, and I just like mash A. So Charon, he's like, yo, I'm gonna teach these kids a lesson. And I'm like, I'm trying to get the gym badge, please. He's like, no, you gotta teach my kids how to battle. So I'm like, okay, let me show you. And then the kid gets angry because he's like, I already know how to battle. I'm gonna whoop your butt. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go out to Cake. And Cake's gonna bite this Patrat, because even though tackle stab, I like to use bite because I like flinch and stuff. So Lillipup comes in, little cupcakes, because Cake is the alpha Cake and the rest are just cupcakes. So I KO the little Lillipup, and I get to level 12. And I get Helping Hand, but Cake doesn't like to help people because he's kind of selfish. If he has his cakes, and he has his cake and eats it too. Or does it bake your cake and eat it? I don't know. I'm not bad with like metaphor. Is that a metaphor? Is that a saying? An idiom? I don't know. I think it's an idiom. So I go talk to this girl because she wants to battle too. And she goes into her cupcake, and I go out to Cake. No, I go out to Glade. Sorry, Glade. Glade's gonna leer. She's gonna like look at this dog all ferocious like, because you know snakes, maybe like a dog is afraid of snakes, and so that's why I lower its defense. And then I'll go just slapping him with the whip, and now I just like headbutt him with the tackle. So Patrat's looking at me, and I'm going with Snivy, and it's Vine Whip and everything. And he gets a crit. It's not good. So I go to Cake, and Cake is gonna like avenge the death, even though this isn't on Nuzlocke, so it doesn't matter if I die. But you know, it's okay. It's okay, we can still have the sad moment of silence that Snivy died. And we're back! Yeah, moment of silence. It was only like 2 seconds. Wow. So, Charon, he's tapping his foot, he's like, ugh, you are like the worst teacher ever. And I'm like, I'm not the teacher here, you're the gym leader. I'm just like a random guy trying to get the gym badge. And he's like, ugh, let me adjust my tie and point at you because objection. So I go out to Cake, and it's not fast, so I can talk slower now because the video editing isn't that fast. So I go to X attack just like I promised. And, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, fire off them bites. Or, no, I'm just gonna go for another X item because I want to sweep this gym because usually he sweeps me because he gets, like, workups and such, and that makes me sad, and I don't want to get swept, so I'm gonna set up and sweep him, give him his own taste of his medicine, which is gonna be funny because the next Pokemon he sends out is gonna be, a Lillipup. As opposed, because I also have a Lillipup, so it's going to be a double dose of medicine. He's going to, like, overdose over here with all the medicine I'm giving him. So, he goes with a Lillipup, which is not a cupcake. It's actually a bigger cake than my cake is, because it's level 13, and mine's just shy of level 13. I mean, I could, for all intents and purposes, I'm also level 13. I just don't have the stat boosts that level 13's give me. I'm level 12. I'm just, like, 5 EXP, not even 5, probably, like, 2 EXP shy of level 13, so it's like, that's making me mad. But I just tackle him, because that's what you do. You gotta tackle the gym leaders to get the badge. So yeah, I fight Charon. Well, I beat Charon, I already fought him, and he gives me a nifty keen badge. It's like the basic badge, and the badge looks like a book spine, even though... No, he already... Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't give me books, but, you know, there's a book in his gym, so I guess I'll forgive you for that. Keeping true to the theme. Lenora retired, so you're I'm glad you're working up the legacy. I don't know if that makes working up the legacy. Passing off the legacy. I read work up, and that's kind of confused me. So I'm walking out, but then I'm like, I'm gonna hide over here. I don't even know why I do this. I just like to hide over here, and I'm gonna try to climb it, even though I know I can't climb it. But I was kind of taking that leap of faith to see if maybe I could climb it. So I talked to Clyde again because Clyde's my friend. I like talking to my friends because he gives me water and Hugh doesn't heal me, but at least Clyde helps. Then I don't know why, but I take this unnecessary loop. I don't know, like, because I look at my camera as opposed to looking at the game, and I guess I didn't realize that I could have just went straight. So Bianca, she's like, yo, I'm gonna return the favor. And I'm not going to use the Bianca voice, except for right now. So yeah, she returns the favor, and then Sharon's like, no, you cannot return the favor because I am mad at you. And she's like, what did I do? And Sharon's like, you haven't talked to me for 2 years. And then they're about to have this big fight, but then maybe Bianca was going to apologize, but Professor Araragi, no, not Araragi, Juniper. Professor Juniper interrupts, and she's like, yo, how is everybody doing? Deja vu, because this happened in black and white, and now it's happening now. It's like old times, for good time's sake. So, yeah, she has a musical note because she's gonna sing a musical number, because this is Pokemon Black Orchestra 2, not Pokemon Silence, because if it was Pokemon Silence I'd just shut up. But, Hugh is like, I want to kill Pokemon, so he's just gonna go and fight Charon. I feel sorry for Charon because he's gonna lose his Lillipup. So, I got the Sea Gear, which is pretty cool. Now I can, like, talk to my friends. I don't have friends, I only have Clyde. Not even Hugh, because he's not my friend, just Clyde. So, I'm just gonna go into this Pokemon Center and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.